you. All right. What is your full name?
Edward Joseph Davis.
Edward Joseph
And
Davis.
my mother was a bonding. My daddy, that's where I get my ancestry from.
Oh.
She was from Contessa and Toledo, my
Okay.
mother. My
What was-
grandmother,
What's your date of birth?
July 24, 36. I'm 81 years old,
So how long have you lived in New Orleans?
all my life.
All your life, all right. And tell us a little bit of the history, your background of your parents. I know you started that. Go ahead.
We, when I was 6 years old, I think my mother lived on 2415 Decatur Street, right off of Legion Field. And I remember Joyce's father would come with his wagon, and we used to all run out there and get his thing, and he'd get out the wagon and go cut the grass down for his horses, get up and go. And we had Ralph Dupas lived on the corner, if you remember the fighter. And we used to box on Decatur Street. And we used to go to Whitey's. We used to be a boxing school on Legion Field Street. And what's the other fighter's name?
There's so many of them.
No, Ralph Dupas, and the one that was the champion, but he got on drugs. But anyway, I went there a couple of times to fight, and he knocked me down. Every time I get up, he knocked me down. Willie Pastrano, remember him? He put me in a ring with him. I was a kid, so he hit me in the head. I said, man, my head felt like that. I said, there ain't no way I want to get this. So I got out of that. And then we got in school. After we lived on, we moved to Ursuline and Royal Street, right across the Gaiety show, right there. And Bricadas was down the street. And I remember walking there and seeing the grandmother. If you've seen in the movies, she would sit there and we walked there. And they used to have what they call a mirror bar in the corner. It was a famous bar. And they had the Gaiety show. Remember the Gaiety show? It was right there. So we was living in the slave quarters. And then we moved to Robinson Street. And there I went to St. Augustine School, St. Augustine. Graduated 8th grade. And that was it. And then just
And so your family immigrated from Sicily,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Do you still have some family there?
I had cousins, but I've never been there. Never did go, but they did have cousins. And they took.
You ever considered leaving New Orleans, or you just always, this has always
No.
been home?
I was 16 years old until I got to Slidell. You know, we didn't go nowhere. You know, we didn't travel. You know, my daddy worked for D.H. Holmes, delivering.